Okay, hello. Let us now continue compound interest. Okay, we have at the end of the lesson, the learner is able to compute interest, maturity value, and present value in compound interest environment and solve problems involving compound interest. So we have the lesson outline, which are maturity value and present value. Then we have the following table shows the amount at the end of each year if the principal is invested at an annual interest rate are compounded annually. So computations for the particular example, we have principal of 100,000 pesos and R equals 5% are also included. So for year 1, we have principal P with interest rate R compounded annually. And then kaning column nanay atong gihatag nga principal, which is 100,000, and then interest rate is 5% compounded annually. Okay, so therefore the formula would be P times quantity 1 plus R. So in here, after 1 year, so we have 5% could be converted to 0.05. So plus 1 man ta. Therefore 1 plus 0.05 is equal to 1.05. So 1.05 times 100,000 equals 105,000. So for the second year, we have 105,000 times 1.05 is equal to 110,250. And then 110,250 times 1.05, ang compound, ang itong future amount would be 121,550.63. Then mauna po na yung bago nga capital, it times 1.05, so the answer would be 127,628.16. Okay, so that means ang imo di ay kaniko no is similar to kung imo solbon 1 plus 0.05 exponent 2 times the principal mo ng 110,000. Okay, so that's why maka-create from here we can create a formula of compound interest which would be equal to P quantity 1 plus R to the power of T. So T is that time. Okay, so we can have here the summary of formula of finding the future value of compound interest. So F is equal to P times quantity 1 plus R to the power of T, where P is the principal or present value, F is maturity value or future value at the end of the term, then R is the interest rate, T is the term or time in years, and then the compound interest is the same as I sub C and is given by I sub C is equal to F minus P. Okay, so we have here example number 1. We are going to find the maturity value and the compound interest if 10,000 pesos is compounded annually at an interest rate of 2% in 5 years. So when you say compounded annually, it's the number of time na computon ang interests. So we have, so meaning compounded annually man, so magkwenta tag interest yearly. Okay, so we have 10,000 for the principal, then R is 2% or 0.02, then time is 5. So to compute for the maturity value, F is equal to P quantity 1 plus R to the power of T, replacing the P with 10,000 kani, then quantity 1 plus 0.02 exponent 5. So kay 5 years man. So kani sa imong calculator, gamita diha ang open parenthesis o close parenthesis. So 10,000 times 1 plus 0.02 exponent 5. So the answer would be 10,000 times 1 plus 0.02 exponent 5. Okay, so 11,040, 80, 83. So, ano mahimong 0.08. Lima o. So, ang answer kay may na wrong din niya 11,040.81. Okay? So, na wrong ni si Johnny. No. Sobraan ng 0. Okay, so from here, so since this is the answer, so 11,040.81 minusan nimo sa 10,000 nga principal, so ang interest di ay is 1,040.81. So we have the future value is 11,040.81 and the compound interest is 1,040.81. Okay, so let's proceed. We have number 2. Number 2 is find the maturity value and interest if 50,000 pesos is invested at 5% compounded annually for 8 years. So from this, we can say that the given principal is 50,000 pesos. The R is 5%. Which can be expressed in decimal as 0.05 and the time is 8 years. So the maturity value would be equal to F is equal to P quantity 1 plus R to the power of T. So replacing the P with 50,000 times quantity 1 plus 0.05 to the power of 8. So nimo ang 1 plus 0.05 50,000 times 1.05 exponent 8. So the answer is 73,872.77 minus 50,000. So the answer is 23,872.77. So nga na. Okay. So, need lang dyan taong calculator to solve faster. So, suppose your father deposited in your bank account of 10,000 pesos at an annual interest rate of 0.5% compounded yearly. When you graduate from kindergarten and did not get the amount until you finish grade 12. So how much you will have in your bank after 12 years? So we have 10,000 as your principal, then 0.5 is your rate. It changed to decimal, mahimong 0.005, and T is 12 years. To find the future value, kay future value man tayo gipangita, no? So F equals P quantity 1 plus R to the power of T. So we have 10,000 pesos times 1 plus 0.005 exponent 12. So our answer is 10,616.78 and kani po siya 78 na ha. Kani. So the amount will become 10,616.78 after 12 years. So gamay ra pa increase kay ano man 0.5% naman ang atong rate. So ana ra. Okay, next is to find the present value P of a compound interest. So the present value P at compound interest, or we are going to find the principal of the maturity value due in T years. Any R, in a rate R, can be obtained from the maturity value formula. F is equal to P quantity 1 plus R to the power of T. Solving the present value P, so from here we need to divide both sides by 1 plus R to the power of T. Para makansad ni, so ang atong P daay is equivalent to F over quantity 1 plus R to the power of T. Or equivalently, kay naman sa ubos ni siya no, sa denominator, that means pwede ra na nimong ipasaka but ang imong T is negative. Okay? So, ana di ay ang formula to find the present value. So, we have present value is P equals F over quantity 1 plus R to the power of T, or F times quantity 1 plus R to the power of negative T. So P is your principal or present value, F is maturity or future value at the end of the term, R is the interest rate, T is time or term in years. Okay, example number 4. What is the present value of 50,000 pesos due in 70 years if money is worth 10% compounded annually? So we have F is 50,000 pesos, then R is 10% or equivalent to 0.1, then time is 7 years. So the present value can be obtained by substituting the F with 50,000 over quantity 1 plus 0.1 to the 7th power. So, ang answer is pasasolbon ha. We have 50,000 divided by quantity 1 plus 0.1 exponent 7. Answer kay 50,000. Impact 0.1 nawagang 1 exponent 7. Okay, so the answer is 1,000 divided by 1 plus 0.1 something na. Okay. So the answer is 25,657.91. Okay, check. Kuray na rin pagpindot sa calculator. Okay, next number 5. Okay, we have how much money should a student place in a time deposit in a bank that pays 1.1% compounded annually, so that he will have 200,000 pesos after 6 years. So from there, we can say that F is 200,000 pesos. The rate is 1.1% or 0.011. Then time is 6 years. So the present value P can be obtained by P is equal to F over quantity 1 plus r to the power of t. So we have 200,000 divided by quantity 1 plus 0.011 exponent 6. So the answer is 187,293.65. So the student should deposit 187,293.65 in the bank in order to have 200,000 pesos after 6 years. Okay. We have here Mr. Ocampo invested 150,000 pesos at 10% compounded annually. He plans to get this amount after 6 years for his son's college education. How much will he get? So the investment, which is 150,000 pesos, is your P. Then the rate of 10% can be converted to 0.1 and T is 6 years. So to find the F, we just simply multiply the principal of 150,000 multiplied to 1.1 exponent 6. So the answer is 265,734.15. Okay, then number 2. What is the interest of 25,000 if invested at 4.5% compounded annually in 3 years and 2 months? So therefore we have the principal of 25,000 pesos, the rate of 4.5% or 0.045, and the time is 3 years and 2 months. So therefore 3 and 2 over 12. Okay, months gani mo dyan over 12. Then computing, we have P of 25,000 times 1 plus 0.45 to the power of 3.66 3.1667. So the answer is 28,007. Wala di mao. 2 over 12 is equivalent to ang 2 over 12 kay equivalent mo na sa 0.1667. So mo na nga ang imong buhaton is i-plus nino sa 3, so 3.1667. So we have 25,000 times 1 plus 0.045 exponent 3.1667. The answer is 28,739.26. So the answer is not 22 but 0.26. I don't know sa inyo diha. Kung kani atong gamiton, so it should be 28,739.26. So therefore, subtract ka na natong 25,000 to get the interest of 3,739.26. Okay? next is Mr. Bautista aims to have his investment grow to 500,000 pesos in 4 years. How much should he invest in an account that pays 5% compounded annually? So the given 500,000 would be the final amount kay future naman na nga gusto si drug investment nga mo grow nga mo abot sa 500,000. So meaning your future amount is 500,000. Then your time is 4 years. Then 5% will be your rate, which is similar to 0.05. So we have 500,000 divided by, we have 500,000 divided by 1 plus 0.05 exponent 4. So the answer is 411,351.25. So mao na iyang i-invest in order to have 500,000. Okay? And last example, we have sobraan. Mr. Versosa wants to compare simple and compound interest on a 350,000 investment for 3 years and 3 months years. Wow, 3 years and 3 months. So find the interest if funds earn 6.5 simple interest for 1 year. Then find the interest if funds earn 6.5% interest compounded annually. Find the difference between the two interests. So the same given that we have the principal of 350,000 pesos, then the rate is 0.065. Okay, move na to ang 0.2 places to the left. And when we say 3 and 3 months, that would be 3 and 3 over 12, and 3 over 12 is equivalent to 1/4 or 0.25. So that's why we have 3.25 years. So the first we're going to find is we have the simple interest. So we have to multiply 350,000 pesos times 0.065 times 3.25. So multiplying, we have 350,000 times 0.065 times 3.25. So the answer is 73,937.5. Known as simple interest. But when we find the compound interest, we have 350,000 times 1 plus 0.065 exponent 3.25. So the answer is 429,491.20. So ang interest diha, we are going to subtract 350,000 from the compound interest. So meaning ang nakita dahil 79,481.20. Okay? So the difference between the two, subtract na itong interest sa compound minus interest sa simple. So mga around 5,553.70. Sige, dako, no? Dako. Depende po na sa rate. Pag dako ang rate, so, mas dako pag dyan ang kita sa compound. Okay? So, manang magbantay pa nga kung unsa ng atong sudlan nga utang, hopefully, dili compound. Kay luoy ka adyo nga mag-doble-doble ang interest, mahimo na po itong kapital, Unya mag-anam kada ko ang kapital then kuhaan og interest. So dako na ta kadjud bayron nun basin moabot ang panahon nga dili na ta kabayad no. Tungod sa dako na. Okay? So, I think mo stop sa padere, then mo continue ta sa next nga topic nga compounding more than once a year. Aron maka dili ka jubog atong inyong pag kanang ko. So, ato lang magbugto-bugtoon ni balang dugay ta mahuman ron. So, that's all for this time. So, ato sa nang i-stop and then continue later. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.